Hello, this is going to be a quick, just very short ASMR video where I'm just talking very shortly to give a few updates on what happened. I have not made a video in a few days, so it's been a little while. Oops, that was an accident. But it's been a little while since I've made, and I was going to make one a few days ago. I think I'll schedule one for Wednesday night. So that's what I'll do. I'll post one Wednesday night. So for all of you who are watching this video, I will be posting one Wednesday. So a few days ago, a monster storm came through. This was Saturday evening. We actually got to see a free concert on the public square. And it was a cover band, and they did an awesome job. This cover band, they performed so many different songs. They did Kesha, they performed oldies music, Aerosmith music, Lady Gaga, T-Pain. That song "Low" by T-Pain, and they did Usher and Lil Jon, yeah, with Ludacris. They performed all kinds of songs, and they were awesome. They did Unchained. I think they did Unchained Melody, like, "Whoa, my love, my darling, I'm good for your touch." That song. They did so many songs, kind of hard to whisper sing, but they did so many different songs. I've been going through darkness and depression that through the past, I guess, several hours, and it just hit out of nowhere, and just boom. It's 2:26 in the morning, so I decided to post, and I just woke up in the middle of the night and needed to make a video. But we went to that concert. We actually seen it. We were driving by the square and seeing, well, there's a free concert, a public event happening. And we just thought, wow, they sounded really good. So we stopped and we watched it, and I helped my mama out of the vehicle, and she sat down there on this bench. Finally, she was able to sit down and watch the event, and they were awesome. They sang for like 2 hours, and then at about 7:30 they said they needed to wrap up because some strong storms and rain were on the way. Well, after we watched this concert, we headed on out, and I'm glad we left when we did, because there were tornadoes everywhere, there was bad weather, and we got caught in a really bad storm. It was going right through the house, and I said we should stop, and we did. We stopped at this gas station / store, this convenience store, and the Hindu people there are really nice to me. They're just really close to me. A lot of the Hindus really seem very nice to me. They sense my aura, my energy, I suppose, and that I try to be nice to everyone. I have my days, though, my moments of my days where I don't even mean to be that way, but I get all dark and moody. But we all have those moments and days, I suppose. But the thing is, I had a really good day, though. We had a really good weekend. It was awesome, and except for the storms. And here's what happened. We were driving, and I said we should stop and we should turn around because there's major hail at the house, and I have a really bad feeling about this. And if we'd been driving in that, we would have been bombarded with hail even harder, because there was larger hail that was over quarter size toward the house. They said they were getting reports of 1, 2 inches, 3-inch hail, and like 2 inches of it on the ground in various places around us. 110-mile-an-hour winds, and I thought, oh my goodness. Thankfully we stopped. So we turned around, we backed up to the store, the back of the store, the side of the store. We backed up there. I went in there and I watched a bit of their TV and got a couple of drinks. I was like, I'm going to get a Fanta. I'm going to get a couple of Fantas. So I went back to the vehicle, and it was just downpouring and hail falling. And I documented it and posted it online, sent it to Twitter, to the, no, I didn't get to send that one to Twitter. The next day I sent to the local news. But it was awful. My phone was dying. Luckily I had several portable chargers, and I plugged the wireless charger to it and started charging my Galaxy S5. and I used it as a Wi-Fi mobile hotspot tethering. Used most of the data, but still, I had 6 gigs, and I was like, I'm going to use this data to see what's going on with the radar. So I used the tablet after the portable TV I've had that portable TV since 2009. So we sat there. We were glad that a larger truck pulled up to the left of us. Another vehicle pulled up to the right, an SUV, and we were just in the Nissan sitting there. The pickup truck was at home. We haven't been driving it because the air conditioner went out, and there was all kinds of things need repairing suddenly, and it kind of just all happened at once, and then so we've been driving the Nissan. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too loud, but it was chaotic. The weather was. And we didn't know what. Let's just put it this way. I had no idea what we would be coming back to. And it was very, very scary in a way. We didn't know if we'd have a place to come back to. That's why I'm putting storm update. But we did not know we'd even have a house to come back to, or what would be left. We figured there would be trees down on the road, and traffic would be diverted back, and rerouted. And we thought that I looked online and I was like, 56,000 people are without electricity to the south of us, and 5,000 people in our area without electricity. 15,000 people. I figured we would be without electricity. But thankfully it was repaired just as soon as it went out. And on the way home, I continued, because the portable TV died. And I've had that TV since 2009. It's a little portable Philips portable HD TV / DVD player. And so I was using that to watch the local weather broadcast, and they said there was rotation everywhere, straight line winds, damage everywhere, trees down, everything destroyed, and I was like, oh no. And so we got back home, and as we were driving back home, I decided, well, I'm going to use the phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot and use the tablet to stream the local weather, and that's what I did. I streamed News Channel 5 on the app, because it was dangerous and I wanted to know what was going on. And so after it eased off and the rain eased, it was a long storm. It was about an hour. We had to stay there an hour or two. We drove back home. And when we got home, the electricity came back on, so we didn't have to deal with no electricity. But people around us have been having to deal with no electricity. On my Nana's property, several trees got uprooted and twisted. And they were actually out eating with my aunt and my cousin and my Nana. They were out eating apparently, and they tried to get a hold of us but couldn't. And because of all the stuff going on, they couldn't get a hold of us. And they left voicemails and things that we finally got the next day. But we tried calling them, no electricity, so they actually went to their storm shelter because of how bad it was. My aunt has a storm shelter. My Nana has a basement, but we don't have a basement. We have a garage, and we'd probably just go to the hall if something like that were to happen, go to the hallway. But the thing is, she had no electricity for a while, and they're talking about now, we need to put the electrical lines underground because of what's going on. But it hailed again yesterday. Let me show you what we went through yesterday. This was last night when we were headed back home. It started hailing, and this is. Now we were driving probably maybe 3 or 4 miles, maybe 5 miles per hour, very slow. Then we pulled off at this spot. I don't know. It was on the side of the road. Mama was going to pull off at the fire department at first, and I said, well, let's just go on, but I don't think it'll be too bad. And I should have just done what she was going to do to begin with. It would have been a whole lot safer at the fire department, but they would have known why we stopped. So yeah, anyway, this is what we were dealing with. was hailing right there. No idea why they're just randomly recommending videos, but it was very, very rough, and yeah, it was very rough. The storms were awful, and we made it home that day as well after they passed. These storms, they just last like 3 hours and they just sit there, or they just come through with a vengeance and quit. So that's what happened, and luckily we made it through all of it though. And I'm not feeling too well now. So keep me in your thoughts, your prayers, and love, and just also, if you could donate to the PayPal link below anytime, that's greatly appreciated. And email at the email below. I love all suggestions for videos, and I just thought I'd give you a quick update on what happened, and I will hopefully be making new videos very, very soon. So I love you all. Sweet dreams, everyone. Peace, love, and many blessings. As always, sweet dreams. Bye.